Hi there, this is Vince of vinceprep.com and Agos Admissions Consulting. It's time to start thinking about a Harvard essay. I want to share some tips. The question this year is introduce yourself. There's a long paragraph before that, but the question itself, or the command from Dylan House, is introduce yourself. And basically, they say introduce yourself to your future section mates. But I think you also want to remember that the reader of the essay is not your future section mates. It's not even, in Harvard's case, current Harvard students. They don't let them read the essays, which I think, frankly, I respect that. Anyway, it's the reader's idea of what your future section mates think is cool. Cool is not the right word here. Impressive. It's what the reader who herself may have gone to Harvard 5, 10, 20 or more years ago, business school, it's her impression of today's, and I'm just throwing out a number, 27-year-old image. So I'm a bit older than that, and so I myself can only imagine, or I do imagine, it's part of my job to try to know and understand that demographic, your demographic most likely, depending on who's watching this essay, of 30-year-old-ish, somewhere in your 20s up until your early 30s. What do you guys think is impressive, or really what does the reader think you think is impressive? This is kind of I'm making it too complicated as usual, but basically my answer is start with some other school. Tuck is fine, Kellogg is fine, Berkeley is, I think, excellent, except for the song essay, which is, talk about that later. Stanford's good. Could be fine, could be hard, but depending on your timing, if you have enough. Stanford takes a lot of time, as it should. Columbia, good set of questions. Anyway, Wharton, even just one goal essay. You better know your goal before you start answering Harvard's essay. Introduce yourself. Is it about the past? Is it about the future? The answer is yes. It could be about both. Some of you might try to get cute and write a poem or a haiku or a song or they're not encouraging visuals yet, maybe never. Videos and photo albums and multimedia. It's words based. So remember, my tips are here. Basically, remember your audience and test your answer with current students. Do some market testing. Do what, do like the tech people do, and do some A/B testing and basically say, okay, friends, Harvard students, recent alumni, whoever you can get, well in advance of the deadline, and with an open mind and a sense of humor. Don't take it too seriously. Whatever feedback they give you, you don't have to follow it. Same with me. You're just getting advice from a bunch of different people who care about you, hopefully, and want to give you their reactions. They may also give you more than that. They may show you their essay. They may tell you what they wrote, but don't be overly influenced by that. Be yourself. Harvard has this great book that's written. It's basically a collection of the lectures from the faculty. The thing about Harvard that I love is that the professors are basically rock stars. If I was I'm not sure I'd want to go to Harvard MBA, no offense. I might, although I might prefer a school with more flexibility in the first year, because I'm very independent. But I'm sure I could get used to the idea of doing all those cases and going to class 5 days a week and being told what I'm going to do. I could get used to that. But more than anything else, if you told me I could teach at any business school, I would love to teach. I'm theatrical. Anyway, it's a place where the faculty are really put up on a pedestal for the quality of their teaching. That's not the case at a lot of these other programs. It's going off on a tangent, but Remember Who You Are is a great book. It's also great advice. And finally, these are kind of naggy, little reminders, waggling my finger at you, but start early. Don't expect too much from these A/B testers, these market, the audience, the readers, the current students and the alumni. Don't expect them to, tell you what to say. Don't be like, is this good? Be more like, is this me? You know? Not is this what they want to hear? Because they really do want variety. And they wrote that in their post. We look forward to this sort of, they get bored. So introduce yourself. It's a very warm and open, don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it. I know that's easy for me to say. You're trying to get into Harvard, so you're stressed out, or hopefully not. But you're trying to do something that's very hard to do. You want to have a successful result. Get advice from a variety of people who know you and care about you, and will tell you not is this good, but is this me. And finally, this is a silly thing, but say thank you to them. It's surprising to me when I talk to alumni that once in a while they get a bit offended that people who they helped didn't appreciate them. And it's not everybody's like that, but a lot of these alumni are doing it for, if nothing else, a kind thank you, and also they're doing it for their own benefit, to build their network. So say thanks, whatever they say, and again, don't take it too seriously. You're just trying to get a lot of early feedback so that in the end you can decide what you want to say to Harvard and how you actually answer the question, what you think you would actually say the first day. It might be about your goal. It might be something funny that happened to you when you were younger. It must be something relevant to MBA life, but not too literal. Let me tell you how I plan to take over and improve the blah 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 club at your school. It's not sales oriented like that. So it's hard, it's fun, have fun with it. Thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe for the latest updates, and bye for now. So click up here if you want to see more videos in this playlist, and click down here if you want to subscribe.
We on a world tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. Chinatown, Spokane, London, Tokyo.